Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I want to continue the discussion on particles, and I want to clarify something. In the previous lesson, we said wow, which is here. Let me highlight that, is for oath. But wow, it also is used for conjunction when you're joining two things. For instance, and there it means and. Okay, when it's not coming as a preposition, as a huruful jar, then there it's used as conjunction. So you would say, in English, the example would be that so and so came and so, right? Person X came and Y. So there it's conjunction, is joining the two sentences or concepts together. So that's not for oath. When it's used for an oath, that's when it's going to give the noun after it into a jar state. So I wanted to clarify that. Now let's look at it from the Quran. So for instance, you have an example of wal-layl, by the night, wal-layli, right? Wal-layli idha yaghsha. The Quran in 38 juz has that example. Now, for instance, you can use also another one I want to give you is Alhamdulillahi. So there, if you go to Surah Al-Fatiha, and you can see Alhamdu Lillahi. All praise is for Allah. Okay, Lillahi is for Allah. So here this is harf jar, and so that's why Allah, the ism, becomes majroor. At the ending, you can see that's signified by the kasra or the zir. Now, the other example that I want to give you here is, so let's look at how when it's coming with these particles, when they're coming with nouns, how the writing changes. So what you have here is you have lam, and I'm going to use an example here, and I'm going to attach it to al-ibad. Right? So al-ibad means the servants actually, plural. Okay, and li is for. We'll just use one of those meanings here without having a full sentence. So for. So now if we were to rewrite that, look what happens, the transformation. We write lil ibad. Actually, so lil ibadi, and again it's majroor, so that's another thing. But see how the alif here got dropped off when it's joining with this single letter, and it's going to join in with the noun that's next to it. It'll drop the alif. So this is a convention that you want to keep an eye on. You can see here lillah here is again in the example above that I used. Same thing was happening. Allah has an alif, but when it's coming with lam, it joined. The alif dropped off, and lam joined with the next lam that was in the noun. So that, inshallah, you can keep an eye out on that, and the ba will do the same thing. So this is just application, so it shouldn't confuse you. So I wanted to clarify that if you see writing, this is how it will be written. So this is actually li al-ibad, but because of the dropping of the alif, it becomes lil ibad, and it's the same meaning that it would be. So inshallah, hopefully this helps clarify what was left off in the previous lesson and gives you a little bit of a couple more examples, inshallah. We'll have more examples coming. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.